everyone, my name is Prime and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines here with Prime Harbor. So, it was determined in the last episode that we would do forestry specialization for our industry. And if I pause the game here, you can tell down by the demand master or demand icons here that we need a lot more industry. So what I'm going to be doing is taking this road and taking it over this way towards our forestry. That way, whenever we can specialize, we can do some switching over for that. We're not too far away from the words. Little hamlet here, sorry. So about another 100 and some people. We get some extra things we have to keep an eye on for budget-wise. And of course we get loans and taxes and stuff like that. And that's when we have to start doing with medical and garbage and school stuff. And then after that, and I didn't mean to exit out of that, we go up to then Worsley Village, which is then we can get another square and along with districts and all the different stuff. And the specialization for forestry, which we can then do, and also for the self-sufficient buildings and stuff like that, which we'll be putting in place along with some other stuff. So we're kind of waiting for that point here. We're making money, which is always good to see. And then we're also doing some changes here with our population, and that's always good when it's in the green. So in this episode, obviously, I'll get to what the decision will be later, but the main thing is that the voting, last time I did it with the comment, I think, or for this episode, what I have done is put in the description a link to a Google a Google forum or forums, however you want to say it, a little kind of survey thing. That way it's public and anyone can vote on it, because I was made aware of that to like a comment for some reason with YouTube, you have to actually have a channel. You can't just have a Google account, you need to have a channel made. Why? No idea. But hey ho, we're going to go with this Google Forums. It's a nice way to do it. If you don't want to press the link, well, obviously, that's at your discretion. Obviously, that is a link I have put in. It's a Google form. You can look at the URL to it. It is legitimate Google Forums. So if you are kind of on the edge, well, take my word for it. It's gonna be fine. But without further ado, let's get some road going here. We're gonna keep the money flowing because we need it, and I'm just gonna extend it up just a little bit so we don't demolish what we already have. And we're gonna just take a road straight over here, and then we're also gonna get toggle on the map here. We need to get some water going. I was gonna say growing. We need to get some water going over here, and then we need to go to the zoning tool and. Well, I might as well just slap that side in there and see how that goes. Get it growing down there. That way we know it's all peachy keen. There's no icons, or there's no things that are bad right now in the city, which is always good. And I'm just going to do the square select here and just put a business across the street there. Let that go in because I don't want people complaining about stuff yet. But we have to kind of be careful with our budget as people are starting to grow in over here. I'll kind of just sit back here so we can watch. We kind of have to be careful here because we have to be able to afford some of the things, such as, well, the police. Well, that's at 900, but even at Little Hamlet, we have to be able to deal with our garbage and health care. And that's the other thing. We're going to be putting a garbage plant, I guess, up over here. Yes, it's kind of cut into the hill right now, but this is all going to be really changing. This is just all early base game things for anyone who knows City Skylines. The beginning of the game is always a little bit more tedious than others, and I just want to check. Obviously, water and electricity is probably electricity's on the fence now. So I guess that means we have to spend more money and put another thing in there. So let's go do that. Let's put him in here. He's got 8 megawatts all around there anyway, so we'll put him in there, and that should be plenty. for now. I'm just gonna look at them go. Beautiful wind turbines. We're perfect. Doubled our capacity. We're all good to go. That's what I like to see. Got some more residential demand here. I know we're not really going straight off along with this, but it's okay. We're not. I don't really want to do too much of a grid here. It's not. I don't really like having grids, but we kind of have to right now to get our money's worth of stuff. It is okay if we do some grid stuff in here because we're gonna do more all the other stuff in here, and if we kind of have sections that are different, it varies it. We're not just doing like a whole long grid everywhere. It does kind of have to be balanced out, which is good, and that should be coming in there perfectly fine. And we got lots of industrial coming in. Still got demand. How about the jobs? 16 jobs available on that guy, saying that he just moved in. How's it? No jobs available. No, or 7 jobs available. 10 jobs available. Yeah, so people are, there's enough demand right now. People are moving in here, so I guess we're gonna have to expand out a little bit more. Should I go down or just straight up? How long did I do these? 20 units? Well, we'll do this section here will be more of like a city center, I guess. Oops. They're not gonna like that. Power. There we go. And I guess we'll continue the road going straight through, or should we? We'll go this way. We'll change it up a little bit. That way, it's not so much of a grid. And let's get some extra power in water planned out in here, so we have plenty of room to grow. I don't know if that joint's gonna like me very much, but we won't do that yet because don't want to spend too much money on it. Look at that. We're getting basically $500 a day cycle thing, I guess, or weekly income. That's about what we're doing, which goes by quite quickly in this game. We are just running 1 speed, which I guess we could chuck it up, but we need some more residential to go in here, so we're going to zone that in. And maybe I'll just do a bit over here. I don't want to do too much because then you get into the issue of math, the kind of weird mechanic of mass scaling stuff in, and it doesn't always like it. It's weird. Don't know why. I don't think I ever will know why they do it. But that's okay. It's the mechanic of city skylines, and that's fine. We need to put more commercial in, but I don't really want to put it. Well, I guess it's okay to kind of mix it in. Yeah, let's mix it in. Let's go. So that's what, 5x4 block over there. 5x4 block. That'll do. Just get some corner shops going in there. That gives them room to expand as well. And then we'll also, I guess, just scale. We'll put that one in. There we go. That way everything floods in there nicely. And it's also great for for when we do fire and stuff, the availability, which I think we'll end up putting down here. So we'll kind of rework this corner with the power lines, because if I just go into the first person camera here, if we're down here on the street, if I can get down there, peachy keen. It's not nice to see those power cables here, so we can just look down the street here. That is pretty cool. Lots of people biking and walking around, which is always good to see in a... oh, we got Little Hamlet. Well, would you look at that? Good thing it paused the game, because we're going to pause it now. All the fireworks going off, because we now need to put in some things and get some things in order. So budget, we're going to leave that. We don't need a loan right now, thankfully. We're going to bump our residential zone to about... I can't remember what I normally do it at. I don't want to do it too high. It's at 9 by default. If we go up to... I think it can handle... But like I normally do, like... For the lower density stuff, I normally will bump it up a little bit, and we'll keep our industry down for now, because that way it promotes a lot in there, and it really doesn't change, but our commercial can always handle a little bit of extra just to boost it a tad. I don't want to be greedy here. That is not the point of the Green City. We want to put a lot of funds back in, but we also need to make sure we're not going to go bankrupt. Saying that. So that means now we've got that in place. We now need to go into garbage, and we can do the recycling center, and I don't know if it is more expensive, but we have to do it because we're doing Green City. So we're gonna put this, kind of leave it space because it's gonna do some weird terraforming thing, whatever it will do. And then also healthcare, we have to do our little medical clinic, and I want to put that on the corner. So that means I'm gonna bulldoze that guy, and we're gonna put him right on the corner here. I guess we'll do on the main drag or over here. We'll go here. That way they can turn and go over which way they want. And I think, oh, and now schooling. Do we have enough money for a school? We do. Well, I guess we have to do the green community school, huh? The more expensive one. Well, isn't that lovely? Well, we can go ahead and chuck him in. We're right between people who haven't built yet, so that works. And there we go. We don't have a whole lot of money left, but let's just get that playing now that people are happy. Check on our. It's more of our electricity consumption is now what I get concerned about more than anything. We can actually, I guess, be nitpicky here and pause the game. We're gonna fix some stuff because there's some just cosmetic things that we have to keep in mind here. And I'm just gonna run this. You know what? I'm just gonna delete these. Now that those are all connected, we're just gonna make this nice straight across into there. That's all connected still. So if we hit play, escape, there we go. We're all happy. We got our garbage trucks coming around. Well, would we look at that? Oh, he's not even. Where is he going? Okay, hold on. Where is he going? Oh, he's already full. What? Okay, he's already full. Well, would you look at that? He just grabbed some stuff in the industry and he's already full. Well, would you look at that? We've got some school. We've already got people going into here. I guess we should really go into the budget because we do not need... we could probably handle with, like, especially our water. We're creating so much here. Let's just go in here. We're creating so many. Water consumption is 14,000. We're creating 120,000. And same with our drainage. We're a lot higher, so we do not need that extra. We could even go like this, like 75% budget on that guy, and he'd be perfectly fine. Yeah, he's gonna be perfectly fine. That will drop down our weekly expense on him. Road budget we need to keep, I guess, up because I mean we don't have any road maintenance vehicles yet, do we? Can we even get them? No, we can't. Well, what's our road? I guess, but we do have to keep. Yeah, I guess we have to keep it up anyway, so then things don't go weird in our city. And let's see, power, we need basically everything we can get from it. Garbage, how many garbage vehicles are... I mean, we're growing. We're not even using all the vehicles, so we don't even need all that budget. We just have to remember to put it back up. So we're going to drop him down to about 75%. Just help it out. Help the budget out a bit. And I always leave healthcare. Even though it's an expense, we need it. It's not one that you can kind of spare on because it will go downhill quick. And did I do anything with the education? No, I didn't, but it's not that bad. And I feel it needs to be, we need a lot of availability, so that will stay there for a while. We're also going to now do more residential, lots of repeating stuff. And we're just waiting to get to that magical 900 so we can do the specialization of our industry, because that's what I really want to do, because I really want to just get this built up here and then start fresh into here, get some industry going with forestry, and then we'll convert this stuff afterwards. It's gonna have to do, because we can't just kind of leave it, because if we can't get rid of our industry and have it switching over. We have to do it systematically. I would also like to, and I can't remember at what point we unlock some road stuff. So we got Little Hamlet. Let's see here. We got a whole whack of stuff at Worsey Village. I can't remember. Oh yeah, so Tiny Town is where a lot of things, policy-wise, open up. There's some new roads and stuff like that. You get the canals. fences and a whole whack of building park stuff. Yeah, okay. But I do want to at some point continue our kind of road down here, so then our industry doesn't have to come up and through this way. That way it's more efficient, and we are going to have to get another connection over here at some point, because it's going to fill up, and well, that's not good when it does. But I guess we can continue to grow here, because we are expanding rapidly. Maybe I'll work my way down this way just a little bit. We're gonna do kind of this cool opposite pattern. I don't know. I find it interesting. Oh, we're gonna pause it because it's gonna not like us. We're gonna kind of do this like jigsaw puzzle thing. I think it will work. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this stuff, but hey, I enjoy it. It's fun. Why not? Let's see. Let's get some more commercial in, because it's gonna need it. We're gonna chuck him in over there, and then we're just gonna be proactive. Oh, autosave. Gotta love him. We're gonna get that guy in as well, and then we're gonna just power-wise. We're so close. I don't want to risk it though. So we're gonna come across. Actually, let's just delete. Let's just delete that. I know I'm spending more money than I need to, but we're gonna just play it safe. I'd rather play it safe, spend the money, than have any issues, because knowing this game, something will go wrong and it will not end well. But we're making over $1,000 a week now, which is amazing. Availability on power hopefully is still good. Oh, we're getting closer and we're expanding rapidly, so I'm gonna, can I buy it? 6 grand. Oh, barely, and we're closing in on 900. Well, if I do this, that way we're gonna be close, but we're making money, so I'll speed it up to 2 times speed here. Watch people fly around here. And we'll get some more industry zoned in here. That way we're all good there. We'll just kind of let this grow for a second, because we need money. That's the easiest way to put it. So yeah, we're now just slightly underneath 1,000, but I'm presuming that will go back up as it grows more and more. Got some commercial demand in here though. I don't want to push the budget or I don't want to push the taxes too much, because that's where we then get into the territory. Oh, we're back over 1,000 now. That's where we get into the territory of slowing down demands and stuff like that, and that's never nice. But I think actually right now we're doing pretty well on the balance of the city, which is very, very good. Now, I guess looking at the time of this episode lengths anyways, this is going to get to the point here where I am going to ask the question, and we're going to just put it back down to 1 time speed here. Whenever we expand into our forestry, which is going to be obviously very, very, very soon, because we're closing in on the little hamlet. I believe it's a little hamlet or little village, tiny town. No, it's not. Worsey Village. That's it. We're closing in on it absurdly quick. And so I do want to know from you guys, do we use basically this whole area over here as forestry? Do we split it? Do we do only a partial bit? And along with that, because we are now closing in with Worsey Village comes another tile. So this is where I'm going to ask, do we expand our tile to the left and do the forestry all in here? Or do we expand left, do a bit of forestry, and get onto the island? So that will be laid out, obviously. I'll kind of type that out. So you can choose if you want island expansion or forestry expansion. Those are the 2 options. So be sure to go down to the link at the top of the description, and that is a Google Forms link, and there you should be able to post your vote. Whether you have a Google account, YouTube account, or anything, that should work. If not, I will do some things. Oh, and you know what? I just forgot. I zoomed in far enough. I forgot to put water down in here. Poor people. They're getting so thirsty. We're gonna just I guess we'll just continue it straight up. But I guess we should really... Okay, we're gonna pause. This is gonna drive some people nuts that I'm spending the money to do this, but... You know what? I'm in control, so this is what we're doing. I'm just kidding. You guys are essentially in control, but I just want to kind of make it nice as we go. That way, it's being cost effective because no one likes to spend more money than they need to. So yeah, we have lots more demand here. So I just quickly before we're done here, I'm just gonna fill this in, but we'll leave whatever demand we have for when we do our expansion because we are about to hit. Our 900. And there we go. There is a Worthy Village. It just popped in as I just finished saying that. So that is, well, listen. Last episode I promised a longer one. I'm gonna actually, I am gonna commit to that. And so let's pause and let's do some. We've got 24 grand now because it's a bonus. We need to do, because we have the specialization for the residential, we now have to bite the bullet and we need to put that into play. So we're gonna basically zone this whole, at least this area here for now. Maybe I'll just pull this back a bit, and we're gonna fill this all in, and we are gonna name, or actually we'll leave the name there because in the poll there will be 2 questions, because I can do that in the forums as far as I know. What should we name this district here? There'll be a few options, plus there should be a, as far as I know I can from testing, so there will be a couple random options that I have done, plus an other box where you should be able to type in your name, and who knows, we may, depending on how generous I feel, we may do that every district. I'll write down those names as they come in, and you may see your name, or whatever name you choose for this district around the city. I think that's actually what I'll do. So I'll put in some default names if you like that. If not, I would personally recommend just using the other box and type in your name, or whatever name you want your district to be called, whether it's your username, as long as it's for family friendly, or whatever kind of district you want, and I can put that in from here, and I'll just do a random selection. I'll use a random name picker to get them in order, or whatever order. The order will be just done randomly, but they will be put in because there's going to be a lot of districts around here, people. So don't worry about that. But first of all, let's get, this is probably going to hurt because we're going to have to go self-efficient buildings, click, and commercial. We have to go organic. There we go. I think that's all we can do because there's the specializations for that. And now this is where the pain ensues. So let's just see when we hit play. What's gonna happen? Yeah, look at them all go. Bye-bye population. Hopefully they should recover though, because there'll be a ton of demand. There should be new buildings popping up here and there. Oh yeah, there's new buildings. That's what I like to see as they disappear. Yeah, look at our wave going in here. But hopefully that means they're rebuilding just as fast-ish as they're disappearing. But our budget is going to tank, but that's why I'm building it now. That way things can move around. But look at that. They're already rebuilding and being fine. So let's speed this up for a second while I do my outro. That has been another very, very productive, actually, episode. But yes, you have 2, especially one major decision to vote on, and then also a sub one that is just very fun and interesting as well. So be sure to go down to that link for the Google Forums. Obviously, it's trusted Google Forums. Oh no, we have a fire. Oh no, hold on. Resume game. Hold on, I forgot. I totally forgot. Oh, come on, Prime. Come on, get the key bindings right. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. Under pressure here, people. Under pressure. Oh man, I forgot about fire. I forgot about fire. Can I even... Was it 12,000? Can we get both of them in? Because there's fire now and there's... Here, we're gonna do fire there, and then we're gonna do police, which is 12. Oh, we can just do it. Oh, this is gonna... Actually, I don't know. We don't have any crime yet because I don't... we need more people back before I can afford that because we're actually losing money right now. So, oh, look at them go. They're there. They may save it. And please, people, grow back. We don't have a whole lot of residential demand. This is going to be the problem, people. At least now we can build as we go. I knew this was going to hurt. I knew this was going to severely hurt. How's the jobs happening? No jobs. People are still working. It's just a matter of growing back. People are still disappearing, but we are still growing back as well. Come on, demand. Come on, demand. I don't know if the demand is going to be very accurate because right now there's no demand because people who were here are just moving back, but just rebuilding. So anyways, let's do another attempt. So yes, like I said, vote down below. Your vote's going to be very important. Hopefully Prime Harbor survives this massive thing, and there is a autosave. That's why the screen just I was going to say froze. I know how to speak, people, somewhat. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you thought of the cool, well, presuming editing me decides to use them, there may be a couple of things you may have noticed in editing. Let me know if you noticed them, and tell me what you think. If they're not there, well, just watch out for some episodes, because I think it is going to be pretty interesting and cool for the progression of the channel. And it looks like people are recovering here, so I think Prime Hammer is going to survive. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to stop rambling on because you guys are probably getting very tired of hearing my voice. And I will see you in the next one.